look at the tail of the tape brought to us by OnlyFans as we see a big reach advantage, 12 inches for David Warren. Let's get this fight started. Here's Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for three-minute rounds in the TuffNuff welterweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a jiu-jitsu specialist, holding an amateur record of 2 wins, 0 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 165 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, David Scrappy Goldenberg. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He's a striker, making his TuffNuff amateur debut tonight. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 172 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, David Royalty Warren. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Jimmy Garino.
So we got two Davids. David Warren is wearing the white trunks with the red tape on his gloves. David Goldenberg is wearing the black trunks with the blue tape on his gloves. We got 3 2-minute rounds before we move on to our championship bouts. Both fighters crouching down. Both fighters ready to go, and we are off. Touch of the gloves. That kind of, well, sort of.
David Warren is massive.
Right? And we said it during the tail of the tape, 12-inch reach advantage. My goodness.
And Scrappy's really looking at David Goldberg right in his face up there working, no fear whatsoever. But jeez, 6'3" welterweights.
Goldenberg said he wrestled in high school but was too short to be any good at football, so.
I understand that. Amen, brother.
Yeah, and Warren actually said that he anticipates that Goldenberg is going to try to take him to the ground, but he spent a lot of this fight camp preparing for exactly that. Wants to get this fight back to the feet, not shy about that at all. This is where he wants to be. Can he keep it here?
And it's one thing to have that reach advantage. It's another to be able to utilize it properly.
Goldenberg with the shorter arms landing a couple of shots there.
Goldenberg has no fear at all. He's closing the distance, using his leg kicks and that hook to kind of get his hands down, just freeze him in place. But he's actually landing better so far.
Oh my goodness. That leg kick just drops Goldenberg.
And look at that. Goldenberg grabs a single, hops up, takes down the double, goes to side control immediately.
Yeah, nice job by Goldenberg there.
Warren's got to be careful here, holding the head and side control here. This is a really good way to get Von Flue choked. Goldberg does train with at Freestyle with Goku. I know he knows Von Flue chokes. So his coach Goku is one of the ninjas of Las Vegas. So this is really dangerous for Warren right now.
And worth pointing out, because this is a featured bout, it is 3-minute rounds in this fight as opposed to the standard 2-minute rounds for the amateurs. So if you're wondering why there's a little extra time on the clock, that's exactly why. But that does make a big difference in a fight like this.
I mean, it's an extra minute, you know, and all the way around an extra 3 minutes, and that's more than half a pro round that you get.
And Goldenberg there gets the full mount. Manages to get out of it. This is where Warren said he wants to be. Let's see if he can do something with it this time.
Warren said he worked a lot of jiu-jitsu this camp. He showed right there. Way to get up to be safe. That was actually pretty impressive. A lot of athleticism, but good technique there. Goldberg's back to stalking right away. Got him backed up to the cage.
You can see the height difference here between these two. I mean, it's like a modern-day pride fight.
It really is, but I don't think Warren is super comfortable using that reach yet. He's letting Goldberg, who's significantly shorter, get really close.
How does Warren change that, Chris? Does he try to fire off that jab?
You got a jab. Use your long guy. Use your long guy tools. Beautiful entry and double leg. Goldberg takes it for a ride. Immediately back to side control.
Eric Goldenberg right there.
Scrappy Doo is not afraid to get hit or engage. Big breath from Warren here. He maybe had those first fight jitters, starting to come for a little bit. But he's trying to stay active, get back to his feet.
Round number 1 comes to a close. TJ, how do you see that one? Because there was moments for both of those fighters, but definitely when it went to the ground, that is Goldenberg's game.
Yeah, I like Goldenberg's offense there. I know he was dropped with that kick, but immediately went into, you know, a wrestling mode. Seemed to be one step ahead in all of the sequences there. Despite, again, you know, getting dropped by that kick, he was never rattled.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Goldenberg. I think the kick didn't really hurt him. It just took his legs out from under him. He recovered from it beautifully. See if we can see that kick again. Oh, good right hand by Warren, but Goldenberg takes it. And Goldenberg landed the better right hand in that exchange.
That's the kick right there. But like
Calf kick takes him right out, but he pops right up, single to a double, steps over to side control, and goes to work. That was textbook by Goldenberg.
Yeah, and keep in mind, I mean, you mentioned it earlier, Chris, but it's worth pointing out again. I mean, this is Warren's debut, so you talk about the very first round, ever in a situation like this. It's understandable that it's going to take you a moment to kind of figure things out. Obviously, he's got a huge size advantage in this one. Big reach advantage. Very rarely do you see a 12-inch reach advantage, but can he do anything with it? We'll see as we enter round number 2.
See if Warren can establish a little bit longer range here.
And immediately comes out in a kick, throws a 1-2, and
little off
nice
balance
contact.
though when it's punching.
Yep.
He's still, you can see, he's still learning. We're in that second round of your first fight ever. Good leg kick. It'd be smart to go back to that. And Goldberg just enters, picks him up, takes him for a ride.
I mean, when your opponent is as big as Warren is, to just effortlessly throw him over your shoulder like that.
Scrappy dude takes him to the 13th floor, puts him right back down.
Right. And now he's got him up against the cage. And
Pakistani mermaid against the cage.
Scrappy dude's throwing a lot of punches here.
Going for the neck. Choke. Protect your neck, folks.
He's got that choke. It looks like it's
deep.
Almost in. And that is the end, ladies and gentlemen. Scrappy
Dude takes the win.
Talk about that dog in you. It is David Goldenberg walking out of here with another victory, moving to 3-0 against a very tough opponent.
Yeah, one-way traffic in that second round, and you got to be impressed with Goldenberg's ability to adapt. Again, the smaller fighter, but he almost utilized it to his advantage, was very heavy with his wrestling offense. Warren wasn't able to sit down in his punches and be confident standing in front of Goldenberg, and yeah, that was beautiful stuff.
And he did everything entirely right. You're fighting a guy that much bigger than you longer. You take the fight to him. If Goldenberg stays back, he gets picked apart. He took the fight to him and got in his face, took him to the 13th floor, put him on his back, and there we go.
Chris, look
at this entry.
Yep, here you go.
Deep on the hips, all the way through to the elbows, picks him up, put his foot on his butt. That was textbook, guys.
And then here it is, the final moments with the choke. And, Warren tried to fight it off the best he could, but Goldenberg heavy on his back and gets the victory. Here's Justin Bernard with the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 47 seconds into round number 2, referee Jimmy Guarino calls a stop to the fight for the winner by submission via rear naked choke, David Scrappy Dude Goldenberg. Standing inside the cage with your winner, David Goldenberg. This is your third fight now, right? And you've been on a tear. You came in, you took this fight against a guy who looked on paper 2 weight classes above you. You were game, you came in, you put on a show, you gave him problems on the wrestling. What was the game plan coming in?
Hey, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn how big he is. I told Gok, you find me someone to step on the scale at 155 and I'll fight him. He said, I got someone at 170. I said, a word I'm not allowed to say on TV. I want to say thank you to my opponent. He's a beast. Cracked me, that hurt. I'm gonna be limping. Look, guys, I'm only a beast because I train in the jungle every single day. Every single day I'm in the jungle. Shout out my coach, Gokor. Shout out Freestyle MMA and all my teammates pushing me. Curtis. Jeff Meyer. As a businessman, I respect the hustle. As a fighter, I appreciate the opportunity. And I gotta tell you, my pants are getting kind of heavy. I need that 155-pound belt to hold them up, Jeff. I don't know who's got it, but I want it.
There's your call out, ladies and gentlemen. David Goldenberg, what you got?
One more thing. New Jersey, baby. Double flex and I'm out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner tonight, David Scrappy Dude Goldenberg.
How do you not love Scrappy Doo, man?
Great in the cage, great in the cage, great in the mic. Like, what more do you want?
What a fun fight of the night so far. We are coming back with our championship rounds.